Welcome back to Paradise. You're watching the Billabong Pro Tahiti. Day 4 of the waiting period has round 3 action underway, and we've seen some very dramatic and interesting moments go down early this morning. Rivals talk to me about the stories of priority battles back in the day. Watching this one now, Ace Buchan's going to drive through his first wave, and it's going to be an incomplete barrel attempt. True, or is it all stories?
100%. 100% true. I mean, you know, honestly, a lot of the rules that are made in professional surfing now are because of us, you know.
And it just wouldn't come together, and the free surf did absolutely dominate. Watching this now, this is Alejo Muniz, bomb drop straight down to the bottom. Finally gets his first opportunity. That ends up being a big wipeout.
Yeah, a big wipeout, and that could have quite easily paid a visit to the bottom right there.
Buchan now on the next one, looking nice and comfortable deep on the foam ball. That one's going to spit out and knock down the Australian.
You know, he's always said he's not the best backside tube rider. That is not going to help him one little bit. Let's have a look as the board disconnects from the face of the wave. Very similar to, I don't want to say it, but B. Durbridge wipeout at Pipeline, where he went over the handlebars, got a bit of air under the board. You want to keep that board on the face of the wave, as did Ace Buchan. Driving high, that foam board just catches him. You know, once that lip lands, it sends an avalanche of white water back up the face of the wave.
Keanu Singh and Italo Ferreira actually battling it out all the way to the end. I think Italo made a few mistakes in this heat.
He sure did, but look at the beautiful waves that Strider was talking about this morning, just in the opening heat. Keanu Singh threading through there on the backhand, and of course, you know, Italo Ferreira, not to be, you know, underestimated. Actually, one of the event favorites for me, Italo coming through here, and great surfing on the face. But look at that, skips out a little bit, uncharacteristic for Italo Ferreira. But I say, Strider, don't underestimate the Hawaiian Keanu Singh fighting back.
You sound pretty excited right there, as you should be for your Hawaiian right there coming out, the double claim. Look at ready for the MMA fight. I love that kid, Keanu Singh, with a 14.07 total, flying on into round 4. And then we had Kolohe Andino against Adam Melling, the battle of the backhand.
Yeah, look at Adam Melling. You know, he started off with a bang with this wave, but then he kind of put set anchor out the back, leading Kolohe Andino to get a couple of waves under priority. Kolohe refining his backhand tube riding. You can see the work that he's put in here. Beautiful underwater shot there. Kolohe Andino coming through.
Just got the rhythm, got the flow, feel the rhythm of the night. Let me tell you, that guy was on fire out there. His pops was in the channel. His man, Brandon Gilmet, giving him information going back out. 15.03 total. Got the win. We moved on to this heat where the first wave went unridden. Look at this thing blowing its guts out on the inside corner, looking so beautiful. Jordy Smith, Matt Banting, not at this level. Don't let waves like that go by.
Did these guys want to go surfing today, Strider? Because they didn't even catch the first wave right here. Jordy Smith caught this at the 5-minute mark, under the 5-minute mark. He didn't even get his feet until the last couple of minutes of the heat here.
Yep, these guys kind of played the same game with each other, paddled all the way up the point, trying to establish priority. Wow, it was a tough one to watch, and let me tell you, there's better waves than that out there. But you know what? Jordy Smith moving on through with a 7-point total, Pipes.
Yeah, Matty Banting right here, last minute, inside a minute, didn't get that 7, and so he's going to be packing his bag, Strider.
Yeah, back to the grind. Let me tell you, it's going to be maybe another Australian Open of surf for him. He's got to start stacking up those chips on that QS level, try to build his momentum back into it. Needs a good finish.
World number 1 Wilco has wild card and former event champ Bruno Santos. Florence Ribeiro on the draw as we continue on with action. Alejo Muniz, after the wipeout, sets up this one. Bottom turn to stall, doesn't quite get barreled, and he'll hop out of there. While we had the recap, we did have a solid score come through during that recap, Potts.
Yeah, look at this wave, and you know, this is where you want to be, right on that west bowl. Ace Buchan knows it. You know, he's made a couple of waves so far that were too deep, not on that occasion. This guy doesn't make the same mistake twice. A 0.57, 1.43, now a 7.83 for Ace Buchan, standing tall. That big west bowl, that's what you want right there. Ace coming out untouched into a beautiful little wraparound turn and then kicks out. So Ace Buchan starting to get the ball rolling. It's about time. And we see Alejo Muniz, you know, again, just trying to slow himself down. Wave selection is so important out here. And that was just not what you want, especially after Ace just dropped that 7.83. So a 1.5 for Alejo Muniz. not the kind of scores you want to win this heat, Joe.
That's right, and Ace Buchan has priority to make another move. Beautiful fading takeoff, pulls in nice and deep on the foam ball. He gets puffed out. Now setting up that rail work, chips it off the top and kicks out. Patsa just love that approach from Ace, how he locks in the barrel nice and deep. Here's Alejo Muniz now on an answer. His best effort so far. And now finally this heat's getting some consistency here. See, it's all about performance, but priority is so crucial to get gems like this.
Yeah, well, this is the kind of surfing Ace produced to take down Kelly Slater at this very spot. Beautiful, clean, precise, nice late drop right there. Ace sets that inside rail. Doesn't really need to crouch a hell of a lot, and look how perfect that is right there. Unbelievable waves, and then right behind him,
Alejo Muniz. Couple of backside pumps while he grabs the rail, and he will fly away out the back. Looking like he's heading that direction, Pops.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, you know, a couple of good waves, and you know, that's what happens, Joe. You start catching waves, you start building that confidence up. Alejo Muniz, okay, now that Ace has got some good scores on the board, Alejo's really got to get busy. That was the wave before, not deep enough, especially when you're surfing against someone like Ace. You need to disappear, needs to be time behind the curtain. That one just a little bit better right there on that occasion. You know, the more Alejo catches, the more waves Alejo catches, the more confidence he's going to get. The more he's going to start believing that he can do it. Then he's going to start going a little deeper and maybe get some better scores. So a 7.83.
We've got a solid one for Ace. It's a huge bomb drop. He goes straight down. Late takeoff, wears the lip in the head, and he'll take one of the heaviest wipeouts of the morning. Alejo's on the next opportunity. Another late takeoff. Finds his rail. Let's go. Gets a quick vision to the channel, and he's out, but he's still going to be chasing Buchan. What a set, Potts.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Last season, every single wave in the heat's different. What happened to Ace here, Potts?
Lack of downward momentum. You know, with the wave here at Chopu, it sucks back. It sucks you back up the face of the wave. And if you don't paddle down and give it that extra couple of paddles down the face of the wave, you tend to free fall. And that's not what you want here at Chopu. Alejo Muniz stands up nice and tall. It's not going to be a keeper for him, not deep enough. You can see Ace just about to wear that on the head as well. So Alejo Muniz, I mean, we would have loved that wave, Joe, but not enough to take down Ace Buchan, who's currently sitting with a 7.83 and a 7.67. So
and his start came a little bit late for big numbers. Got a .57 early, then to a 1, then back-to-back keepers, 7.83 and 7.67, and really had the rhythm when it came to first priority pots.
Yeah, absolutely right. You know, I think these guys kind of, it was a little bit of a sleepy start, and we're sort of scratching our heads thinking, not again, we're going to have two really slow heats, but this has definitely heated up, that's for sure. Ace Buchan is just really in control right now, in cruise control. Nice, beautiful, clean barrels. I mean, look at that. That's pretty much as good as it gets right there. And it's going to grow through the day, so we're going to start seeing some classic heats coming up. The big boys are out to play today. Ace Buchan showing why he's a past champion out here. Two solid waves, and Alejo Muniz finds himself in a combo situation. 15.512 wave total required. Time is ticking away, Joe.
Passing that 5-minute warning, all those highlighted scores of the keepers. Buchan with 6 looks, Muniz taking 5 waves in this matchup, as they're all fighting for a spot into round 4 action.
He's going to be on fire, and as you see, more waves on the way, guys.
Good man, Peter. Alejo Muniz, a radical takeoff and almost survives a lengthy barrel ride, but gets sucked up and sent over the falls. We're starting to wind down as we take another look. What happened here?
Well, let's have a look. I mean, nice and deep right there. You can see that white water trying to chase him down. Alejo just getting a little bit too high on the face of the wave, Joe. I think just positioning really. You know, this wave is drawing a lot of water off the reef. If you don't have your board angled a little bit down the face of the wave.
Took a big wipeout along the way. Coming up next, the greatest of all time, Kelly Slater takes on Nat Young. We'll bring in Ronnie Blakey and Ross Williams for the call.